Secret myths of the new update 37.1 in Melon Playground. Hello there, dear friends. In this video, I am going to tell you about the secret myths in Melon Playground. Right now, subscribe to my channel and put a like if you want to keep up to date with all the news in the world of Melon Playground. Well, and write a cool comment. It's not hard for you, and I will be very pleased if you do it. Well, I won't waste your time anymore. Enjoy watching. Today I found really a lot of interesting facts for you. And well, let's move on to the first one for today. So, if you pierce the crab cake with a sword, it will start to fly. You literally flooded all my social networks with these comments, so let's check it right now. Just take our crab cake, call it whatever you want, and take our sword. Next, we pierce it and leave the sword inside the cake. Sooner or later, according to the comments, it should fly. Well, let's watch. And I got it literally the first time. This is just incredible. It really starts flying for some reason. Obviously, this is some kind of funny bug from the developers, but I would leave it in the game because it's really very cool. Well, it really was unexpected for me because, well, you just don't expect to see this from our favorite little spider. So, repeat this at home if you still haven't tried this bug. Write your facts and myths in the comments, and well, let's move on to the next fact. Checking the durability and overall how good this crab cake is, I thought about what could be done with it, and tried literally everything. And here is what I found out. This crab is absolutely not afraid of anything at all, except for physical impact. Literally nothing at all. That is, if you throw this spider into lava, it burns, and it doesn't care. If you try to freeze it, the exact same thing happens. It just doesn't care. And the only thing that can stop it is just if you break it. It's just funny why it's so tough, and if you turn off its damage, then it will essentially be immortal. This is just incredible. What do you think about this? Write in the comments. Well, and let's move on to the next fact. Well, the next fact I also saw from my subscribers in the comments, and you literally flooded all my videos with this comment too. So, if you save all the gifts, then after the end you get the number 0 on the gift if you save it beforehand. But let's check it anyway. First, our task is to get absolutely all the secret items. How to get them you can watch in my previous videos. Next, your task is to save this secret box, this gift. And as soon as you save the gift and you run out of all secret items, then accordingly your gift will disappear. But in saves, we will be able to find it. And there, by the way, there really will be 0. And for me, it was a real discovery. It's funny. I don't know why the developers decided to do it exactly like this, but at the same time, we are left with a new decorative item with the number 0. So be sure to save it. Well, and let's move on to the next fact. Well, this fact is just maximally cool. And did you know that you can make a new controllable rocket and you can actually control it? For this, we use the new jetpack. In this new jetpack, we can just take and remove the straps. And thereby we leave only this block, this jet block. Next to this block, by the way, we can also attach an NPC. And we can fully control this jetpack, and everything will work just fine, which was also a real discovery for me when I first checked it. But that's not all. Next, our task is to attach a mine to the nose of the rocket so that upon collision with an object, our rocket still detonates and blows everything around. Well, let's do it. Just take the mine and attach it to our rocket. It can be reduced to the minimum size. Then, we can click the follow button and watch that our rocket works completely and can even explode if you direct it at anything. As for me, a maximally interesting fact. What do you think about this? Write in the comments and, well, let's move on to the next one. Well, this fact will also be about our new favorite character, the crab cake. And from this character, we can make literally a draft horse or a camel or anything you want. And let's do it anyway. Well, for this, we naturally need this spider. I advise you to save it so that you don't have to craft it every time using the nano assembler. Next, we increase this spider in size so that it is as big as possible, so that a chair simply fits on its back. Then we place a new car seat there, which is located in the transport section, and attach it also to this spider. And voila, guys, we really get a new transport or a new animal, a draft horse or a camel, all rolled into one. It really looks funny when some strange creature just takes and pulls our NPC. Honestly, it reminds of some strange plot from Star Wars. What do you think about this? Write in the comments. And well, let's move on to the next fact. At first glance, it seems that the new characters, namely the assassin crab cake, are completely as harmless as possible, and actually that's how it is. It doesn't cause any harm at all, which honestly is even a little boring, especially in the world of Melon Playground. But there is one way to make an automatic assassin crab, and let me naturally tell you how to do it. And for this, we will need a turret. And indeed, we just take and place this turret on the back of this spider, and it all turns into some kind of weapon of destruction. Not only does it exist on its own, but with damage turned off, it is generally impossible to kill it. And it attacks absolutely all living creatures. This is incredibly cool. Honestly, like an assassin crab cake, this is much better than a small, harmless little spider. I think this is so. What do you think about this? Naturally, write in the comments. And well, let's move on to the next fact. Well, the final fact for today, but guys, definitely not the worst. And do you know that in Melon Playground, as of recently, there is a big, full-fledged rocket with the help of which we can go to the moon? Didn't know? So it actually doesn't exist, so we have to create a new one now, but without any mods. For this, we again use the jetpack, turn off its straps so that it looks more like a rocket. Then we take and just increase it as much as we can. By the way, its dimensions can just be huge, and not just big, but really huge. And this is very noticeable because it doesn't even fit on the screen. Next, we just take and start flying. By the way, it's funny that the weight at all doesn't feel like it, and it takes off just as easily as at the very ordinary size. And indeed, with the help of this rocket, we can fly anywhere, into real space and very far. But it's funny that it flies so simply, and this is really very similar to a rocket that goes into space in real life. It seems to me it turned out no worse than SpaceX. What do you think about this? I will be very interested to know your opinion. Well, on this, my video comes to an end. Thank you all for watching. Good luck to everyone. Bye everyone. And remember, buddy, as always, see you in a few days.